Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah with Hello Muffin. I'm here with another cash envelope stuffing video. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. You guys know the drill. I have all of my budgeting information in my Happy Planner mini here. I'm just going to go and grab my little sheets that I have for my breakdowns. So this pay period is an 11-day pay period, so I'm going to grab my cheat sheet for that. Just going to put that off to the side. I'm going to be using my Erin Condren marker to mark my little sheets in here. I've been obsessed with this marker lately. I have both sets of the pens or the markers from Erin Condren. She has like there's like a primary color one, and then she's like a pastel one, which is off to the side. But I love these markers. The tips on them, I believe they're plastic tips. Well, there's a regular like thicker end. I'm sorry about the lighting in here. It's really dark. I haven't had a chance to get actual lighting, like real video lighting. And, you know, daylight savings time happened, so of course it's pitch black at like 3:30 now. Because, you know, daylight savings time still makes sense. Or whatever. Let's see if I get it to... Come on, camera. There we go. So that's the tip of the marker, the smaller tip that I like to use in my planning. And I really like the way that this writes. I think it's a plastic nib, I'm not sure, but I'm really loving this. So if you guys want to try out a marker, I would suggest these. I really do like these. And you can kind of get them for free if you haven't ordered from Erin Condren yet. I have my referral code down in the description box below. You can get a $10 coupon. I believe I also get $10. I don't think I've actually referred anybody yet, but I get a coupon as well as you, and oops, you basically get a free $10. And I think that this whole set here is $10. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain. And I'm almost 100% sure that you get an actual code, which allows you to combine a coupon with that, so you could do two things. And if they're on sale or something, you know. But anyway, I love these. So I'm just going to go through. I have all my envelopes here. One thing I want to mention before I get started is I had to take some cash out of the envelopes for some sinking funds that I'm saving up for an amount, not sinking funds that I use on a regular basis. I had to lend my boyfriend some money. He drives for Uber, and the app doesn't always work right for him, and he had like, it was like $300 in his account that Uber wouldn't cash out. It kept saying that his cash out was processing, and he had some bills due, so we're still waiting on that cash out to stop being processed and actually move to his account so he can pay me back. But it's fine. I'm not really concerned about it. It's just, you know, he's going to give me, the money's there, I'm just waiting for it to come back. But so that's why if you see some envelopes that are going to be empty, but I'm going to be counting money that's on the sheets and in there, that's why. Just a little side explanation. You know, I just wanted to help him out because it wasn't really his fault that Uber did that to him. It's kind of crappy, but, you know, I try to help out where I can, and that's just what he needed at the time. Actually, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. So this is my gas, 20 bucks, and I really need this $20. I'm literally on complete empty. It took me a crazy amount of time to get home today because today is November 15th, it's a Thursday, and apparently it's Snowmageddon if you're in New Jersey. I swear, this entire state just like, I don't know, is full of people who don't know how to drive the minute it snows. I don't get it. And They even salted and brined our streets last night. And I don't know. 100 for groceries. I'm really excited because this weekend I'm going to go back to Trader Joe's and pick up some stuff. My boyfriend and I have decided to go mostly vegetarian. I was going to do, I'm lactose intolerant and I have an insensitivity to eggs. So I was kind of going to do vegan plus fish. My boyfriend doesn't like fish. So he was just going to do pescatarian, but pretty much just shrimp and then regular vegetarian. But I don't know. Instead, we've decided to just do one meal a day vegetarian and the other meal a day has meat in it. And that seems to be working great. It's really upped our vegetable intake and it's kind of forcing us both to sort of think outside the box when it comes to certain things. Some money in here already. I really like it. It's actually really helping my stomach issues. I haven't really had any problems since we started doing it this way. I do eventually want to go full vegetarian, well, plus vegan plus fish. But I just don't really have that willpower right now. It's not, you know, for any real reason other than just my health. I have problems with my stomach. I get a lot of upset stomachs. IBS runs in my family. I've never been officially diagnosed, but I have a feeling I'm like 100% sure that's what it is. But they say that going vegan is really the only thing that can help curb those symptoms. My sister is vegan plus fish, and because she's also has IBS, is lactose intolerant, and has certain sensitivities to things. And she doesn't have any stomach problems now that she's only eating vegan. So I think I'm gonna really try to push there. But for now, I'm super excited to go back to Trader Joe's because I've been finding so many fun finds in like the freezer section and like the pre-made foods. And I've just been having so much fun like coming up with new meals with veggies that I hadn't really like thought about before I went vegetarian. So well, or half veg, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm kind of really looking forward to that. But anyway, I was talking about Snowmageddon. So we left the office today. I let my employees leave around 2:30 because the roads were starting to get bad. And I'm just going to put these in the right order while I'm talking. It took one of my employees almost 5 hours to get home. And right now my boyfriend is trapped in Elizabeth, which is a bigger city. If you're familiar with New Jersey at all, it's where the airport is, or near the airport. There's an airport there. I don't know if it's the airport, but there is an airport there. Let's see, hold on. Can't think and talk. Okay. So he's been trapped there since, let's see, it's 8 o'clock now I'm filming this video. He's been trapped there since he texted me at 3 o'clock. He told me that it's like downright apocalyptic right now. He was like, it's insane here. And he can't get out. There's, the roads are just like, they're not bad. It's not snowing anymore. But it's like, everybody's trapped on the highways because there's so many accidents and people driving like crazy jerks that, you know, you can't get out. So he's stuck there, and that sucks because normally he'd be home by now, and he really needs to make some money for the upcoming like holidays and whatnot, and he can't because you know, he's stuck there. I'm hoping maybe he flipped his thing back on and was able to work, and that's why he's really not home yet. But you know, I don't get what's with like the first snow of the year. It's gonna be 35. It's my beauty envelope. The first snow of the year is like insane. Like everything just blows up. So it's gonna be 60 plus 35. I haven't used this because I'm actually kind of happy with my hair currently. I got a really short haircut and that's kind of grown out a little bit, And I liked it when it was short, and I like it now. It was bright pink, and it's kind of faded to like a light blonde, where she had to bleach my hair for the pink, and then the rest of my hair is normally like a strawberry blonde, and I actually am really liking it the way it is right now. So I think I'm just gonna leave it 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. I think that makes sense. So I haven't used this pretty much since I started the envelope. But there's enough in here for me to go back, get another haircut / color. A haircut won't cost me what it cost me to get my first cut and color. It would probably be like $50, but we'll see. Excuse me. I might get rid of this envelope or like make it smaller per week and do something else with the money if I'm not gonna go get my hair cut that often. But you know, I'm kind of trying to take better care of myself, you know, like physically, and you know, be more presentable, I guess. So one of those things is investing back in myself with, you know, makeup and skincare and stuff like that. So that's what I plan on using the rest of that envelope for. I really need to like do a skincare routine. Car is 20, so that'll be 60. I was doing moisturizer in the morning and at night, and my skin was starting to look a lot better, and then I stopped because I just can't seem to form habits when it comes to certain things. And you know, only good things. Bad things, sure, I can form a habit like that, but something good that's positive in my life, no, can't have that. I can't form a habit for, you know, normal skincare. You know, yay me. But I'm hoping that I can get back into the swing of things. Gifts is 10. So I should have 45 in this envelope. 20, 30, 45. But I'm kind of hoping that I can get back in the swing of things with doing like a daily like moisturizer or something, because I really do need it. You know, I'm not like old or anything, but I can tell my skin has changed even just from 5 years ago. I'm 31 now, and I can tell already the difference in the texture of my skin in the last 5 or 6 years, and that kind of honestly scares me because I've always had very soft skin, and I don't want that to go away. So I really have to start taking care of myself in that way, and I think that's one of the things that I'm going to start really focusing on. So for now, I'm just going to leave that beauty envelope higher, and then if I decide later I don't need it that high, then I'll take it down and maybe repurpose some of the money, depending. But 20, 30, 45. I know I'm not going to have a lot of money by Christmas. I only have, I think, 2 more paychecks before Christmas. So I'm only going to have $65 in here. I guess I could combine this for Christmas, at least for this year, until I really kind of iron out the amounts I want. But I think I'm going to try to convince my family to do a white elephant this year. Last year, they decided that they weren't going to do presents among the adults and just do like kids gifts, but nobody told me. So I showed up with presents for everybody, for my whole family, and it was kind of sad, I'll be honest, because I like Christmas, and I'm one of those people who hates getting gifts, but I like giving my family presents, and I like seeing the looks on their faces when I give them presents, and everyone was like, oh my god, what did you do? And I was like, well, I didn't know. Everyone just assumed that I knew, but nobody actually told me, which, you know, was great. But yeah, so I think this year I'm going to bring up that we should do a white elephant with my family. My boyfriend's family does the white elephant, and it's interesting, to say the least. I mean, it's a relatively new tradition for me to do it with them. My boyfriend and I have been dating each other for a few years now, but up until last year we kind of split off for the holidays. And then, you know, last year, I don't even remember, one year, I did Christmas Eve with them, and that's when they do the white elephant. What was this? Medical Dental 15. And it was interesting, and I think it would be a fun thing to do with my families, and that way no one's really on the hook to buy anything, you know, expensive, and everyone gets to walk away with a gift. So that would be fun, I think. Let's see, this should be 65. 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to push the white elephant this year, and then maybe that $45 will actually be all I really need, or 65 by the time Christmas comes around. Hopefully that'll be all I really need. If we cap it at like 20 bucks or something, you know, that leaves me a little wiggle room if I wanted to get any extra gifts or something. But that's a great way to really save on the holidays if you don't have any money. Be to do a white elephant. All right, this is 80 for travel. I think I might cap this at 100, maybe after my next check. After my last video, I realized that I skipped the emergency fund thing. I just saw like the cash envelopes on YouTube. I ordered the Dave Ramsey Total Money Makeover, so I'm gonna be able to do the program correctly, but I stopped my debt snowball this month, and I put $500 away for my emergency funds, and then I'm gonna do the same thing next month, or next paycheck. I'm gonna take the 500 of my debt snowball and fund the rest of the emergency fund. So I did make my minimum payment, and then I took the rest and put it in savings. But let's see, tattoos, 20 bucks. But yeah, so okay, so this is one of the envelopes that I took money out of to lend my boyfriend some cash. Let's see, so this is 20, and I'm adding another 20. So I'm still gonna write 80 on here, because that's how much should be in here once he pays me back. Definitely be by the next time I do another cash envelope stuffing. That'll have 80 in there. Let's see. Mac fund 40. And I think this was one, yeah. So I rated this one as well. So if I add 40 to that, that's gonna be 160. I can't math. Okay, so I'm gonna have 160 in here for my Mac fund once I put the money that I had in there back. But yeah, so I'm pausing on the debt snowball and not being so aggressive. I'm hoping that I get a Christmas bonus this year. If that's the case, they usually do it at the end of November, sometimes the middle of December, but if we do the Christmas bonuses this year, then I'm going to put all of that money towards my debt snowball, so hopefully that'll kind of make up for the emergency fund that I'm saving now, and it'll kind of like balance out. Let's see, date night is going to be 5. I always raid this envelope first when we go out to eat. It's only $5, but you know, if it helps us go do something, I'm totally fine with stealing the $5. And in case you're wondering, these don't permanently mark the laminated sheets. These will just wipe right off. In order to make a mark on laminated sheets, you need Sharpie. So if you're going to get these, just be aware that you can write on laminated sheets, but it'll just it'll just rub off. I mean, you can use like, you know, water or whatever, but it'll just come right off and it doesn't stay. It's not permanent. Like if I did that with a Sharpie, you wouldn't be able to just wipe it off with your fingers. You'd have to wipe it off with alcohol. Let's see, so we got clothes, $20. This is great. I think this weekend I might go pick some winter shoes up. I'm gonna count that as clothes. $40 should be great for some nice boots. I do need a winter jacket. I have a pea coat, but it's too small for me. I need to lose weight, but until that happens, I'm gonna have to buy a new jacket. And I don't know what happened with all of my my winter shoes. I feel like I had 1,000 winter shoes and now I can't find any of them. I don't have any boots anywhere. We moved in January and I really purged all of my belongings. I threw away so many things. I cannot even begin to tell you the amount of belongings that I tossed. I probably could have tried to sell some of them, and anything that was really useful I set aside to either be given away or to be donated. You know, I don't remember if this one was part of the money that I lent my boyfriend or if I used this. I don't think I used this. I'm just gonna add it. Add the 15 to this, 65. I'm pretty sure that I pulled that 50 out. What was I talking about? Oh, all of the stuff that I threw away. I probably could have sold some of it, but I ended up just giving it all away. And anything that was worth like keeping, I gave to my dad to give away if he knew anyone. Like I had a guitar, I had him give that away. It was just stuff that like I had sitting around for forever, and I could have sold it for like $20 or something. And I'm sure there were a lot of things I could have sold for like $5 or $10 here and there. And I probably could have made a couple $100 to put towards my debt. And, you know, that's fine. I don't regret what I did. I was living with so much clutter that the few $100s I probably could have gotten was not worth the aggravation of me having to spend time, effort, energy, and whatever else to try to collect back on that money. So I can't say I regret giving the stuff away. I donated a ton of clothing. I just, you know, basically just purged my life of old belongings, and I feel so much better now. I still have a few boxes of things that were kind of like iffy. I have several boxes from the move I haven't even touched since we moved, and honestly I'm debating even just going through them. I know I have to, but I don't want to just chuck them because some of them have jewelry in them and whatnot, and I don't want to just throw things away and not pay attention to what's inside them. But I feel a lot better now. Let's see, 20, 30, 40, 50. Ella's birthday is coming up in April. I don't remember what I was talking about before I went on that little rant with the things, so whatever it was, consider it talked about. I'll have to touch on it later or put a note or something if I had a final thought, because my brain is all over the place right now. I'm kind of worried about my boyfriend getting home. Oh, Snowmageddon. We have, so I have on here one of the other things. So I have 2 more envelopes on here for $20 each, and I only have $120 left, and that is because I'm gonna put it in my Harry Potter one. That is because 65, sorry. My ATM card has a $500 limit, and my cash envelopes for my pay period are $520. So that extra $20 I could potentially use my other card for and just transfer the money like between my checking accounts and all would be fine. But I didn't do that, and I could spend the $20 in gas off my card, but it's like 15 cents cheaper a gallon at this point. I know that's an exaggeration, but it feels like 15 cents to get gas with cash versus credit card. So when my boyfriend pulls the $300 out that he owes me that I'm going to put back in here, I just asked him to take out an extra $20 because he owes me still his half of the utilities and stuff for the month. So he's just going to pay me like partially. We use Square Cash, the app, to send money back and forth. So he's just going to take $20 out of the money he owes me for my utilities and pull it out in cash when he repays me. So then I'll just put that $20 in here when he sends it to me. But yeah, that was fun figuring that out, that I did all of this, and my cash breakdown here, it says $520, and then I realized that my daily limit was $500. And again, this is another one that I pulled the money out of, so just ignore the fact that it's empty. That'll be filled back up once I get that $300 back. But yeah, so I know it's not really traditional to do that. I like to tweak things to work for me, and I know that that might not seem like the greatest idea, and sometimes it's not, I'll be honest. Sometimes I wish I didn't, but on the whole, we all have to make decisions that, you know, work for ourselves and work for us individually as people, because we can't all be expected to be the same or react the same or have the same abilities, and, you know, some of us just might need to tweak the program, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And me loaning that money out, to me, is, it's not a deal breaker. I know I'm going to get it back. I know the money just would have sat here in these envelopes anyway, and I wouldn't have seen it regardless. And it helped him out. You know, it's not his fault that Uber was holding that money back from his cash outs. So, like, you know, what am I going to do? Tell him that I can't help him? Like, the money was literally just sitting here. So I pulled it out of envelopes that I'm not going to need to use for a long time, or that have like a funding goal that specifically I haven't met yet. So even if he takes another month to pay me back, it's not going to affect me in any way. That might not be, you know, the Dave Ramsey way, but that's the Sarah Catherine way, and that's, you know, sometimes it has to just be good enough for you to do it your way. But anyway, so there's that. This is my little envelope holder. I'm not 100% on board with this, but it does the job, so I can't really complain. I also keep, let me see if I can, yeah, so this is my, my car registration renewal. I keep that in here. Once my automobile envelope gets high enough that I can pay for this, I think it's, what is it at now? It has all my information, so I'm not going to put it in the camera. It's $71.50 for this coming year. $72 for my little car to be registered. Well, that's fine. So I just keep that in here as a reminder, so I know that I need to send it in before the end of, I think I have till January 31st, but once my car envelope reaches $70, I gotta make sure I send it in. But yeah, put that back on my little cart. This can go back in my, and this is just my little post-it of things I want to make sure that I put in my expense tracker. I want to make sure I have space to write a running balance for each of my sinking funds or my cash envelopes that I pull money in and out of. And then I want to make sure that I remember to make like a little column for when a transaction has cleared my account. Because sometimes I make purchases on PayPal and I write the transaction down, but I don't necessarily know when it's actually cleared my account. So I want to make sure I have like a little checkbox in my transaction register for that. Let's see. There was something else I think I wanted to show you guys, but maybe that's it. Yeah, I guess that was it. So, yep. One of the other things I wanted to mention before I go, you're in no way obligated to check this out, but I do have an Etsy shop. It's Hello Muffin on Etsy, and I just released this shop super sampler. This is one of almost every single icon that I have currently in the store and on deck to be released. So it comes with 3 sheets. These 2 are attached. You can ignore my little, I like ripped it the other day, but these 2 are attached. And then there's a 3rd sheet that's separate, and I actually just double stick taped it to the back of the sheet, so I made like a little booklet. And then I'm just going to keep this booklet in my planner so I can use it. But it has tons of functionals. I have these cute little like cup stickers, and then the little glasses, and there's little like label printers if you're an Etsy shop owner, a little silhouette machine, a printer, you know, there's Happy Mail, and then there's like health icons, pet icons, you know, workout icons, beauty. There's more beauty over here. I have knitting, crochet, sewing, travel, shopping, household chores. Like the list just goes on and on. There's budget stickers up here. I think, yeah, they're all kind of mixed, but most of these stickers, I'd say about 2/3 of them are already available, and I'm still working on getting the other 1/3 up. But in the meantime, this is available, and this colorway is exclusive just to this sampler. This colorway is not available in the rest of my shop yet. Eventually it will be, but for right now, that's kind of on the back burner. I want to get all of these listings that haven't been put up yet on there. But yeah, so this is what I've been working on in my shop. Oh, and I do have, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I do have a video on how to create your own cash envelopes. And these are some of the envelopes that I've been working on. These are going to be coming to the shop soon. I just have to trim them and then set up the listings. I haven't decided on a price yet. I kind of have to price them out, figure out realistically what they should be charged at. But yeah, so I have lots of like glitter papers, and they're like glossy glitter. You can actually feel the glitter through the lamination, which is kind of cool. And a lot of them are like beachy themed. It was like a beach themed color pack. So I have quite a bit of these coming up. I have a huge stack, probably like, maybe it's like this thick, full of these cash envelopes. There are tons of different patterns. This isn't even all of them. This is like 4 of the patterns, and there's probably 30 patterns. But yeah, so these are going to be in the shop soon if you guys are interested. I'm also going to be trying to look at a way to see if I can get them punched so that they could fit into the Happy Planner rings. So you could just make a book of envelopes if you wanted to, but that's going to be sometime coming. I don't have a punch, and it would be incredibly difficult to have to cut each one of these out on the silhouette. It would just take way too long. But yeah, so for the timing, you can really see the glitter under there. But these will be up in the shop soon. So I hope you guys take the time to head over there, take a look what I have, all the stickers that are currently up. Give my shop a favorite so you can see when these come up. I hope you guys give me a like on this video, and you subscribe and hit that alarm bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a video. And other than that, I hope you guys stay safe if you're in the Jersey area or the East Coast. I hope that you got home safely today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!